Yo, what's up? I'm Dan. I'm back here with another craft brew review. It's been a little bit here. It's time to get it in, guys. What are we working with today? I'm working with a little experimental fun today. I'm going for Old Nation, Boss Tweed, Card Horse, M43. What are we going to do with them, guys? We are going to mix them together because we're crazy. We're just crazy. We're just going to do this stupid experiment. I think it's going to be fun. The whole point is I'm not trying to just waste beers. I can share these after. I got people around. I'm just going to divvy it out after, and I'll sip a little bit of each separately. But I thought it was going to be cool to mix these all together and see what the concoction becomes. It's just going to be a hazy, yeasty, sludgy mess is what I'm thinking, guys. But I do think it's still going to taste good. Why do I think that? Because these beers are so similar and the style is the exact same that I think they're just going to mesh well together and become the same unique blend of flavors that Old Nation always has. It's just something fun to do. I thought it was interesting, and it kind of just sparked in my head, and I just kind of thought it was going to be fun to do it, guys. There's no other explanation besides that. Let's get it cracking. M43, we have one that is about a month old. The Card Horse is 926, so less than a month old. And then we have an older Boss Tweed about a month old. So, let's get after it. I'm going to pour it in this little glass here and have some fun with this, guys. There it is. We got citrus burst, juice bombs, flavor profile like nuts. I mean, it is nuts. I don't mean it smells like nuts. Juicy, juicy. Get a little pour in there. Look at that. Little light OJ. Boss Tweed. Boss Tweed, my usual favorite. Mix that into a little concoction there. And finally, we have Card Horse, which was a little bit newer for me getting. I couldn't get it for a long time. Now I can get it again. And we'll just dump that in there for good measure. Maybe we'll top it off a little bit. A little Boss Tweed, a little M43, and a little dash of more Card Horse. Okay. So I have, I don't know, maybe a little 4 or 5 ounce glass here. How did it pour? Well, I pour it like an imbecile, so the head's a little extreme. But what do we have is actually a dirty OJ, normal looking beer from Old Nation. Actually, nothing that out of the ordinary here. Card Horse is usually a darker, dirty orange, and then Boss Tweed's pretty dirty as well, but a little bit lighter. And then I'd say M43 is probably closer to looking like Boss Tweed than Card Horse is. Card Horse is always that dirty orange that kind of separates from the other ones. But let's go to the nose. Guys, it smells like an Old Nation beer. There's nothing different here. I can't get anything. You know what? What are we working with in all these? Card Horse has Vienna, Munich, wheat, oat, dry hop, Mosaic, Citra, Amarillo, dry hop and Boss Tweed, Simcoe, Citra, Mosaic, Azaka, wheat, oat. These all have oat. These all have wheat. Yeah, there's only a few differences in them. I mean, the amount of hops in them is pretty similar. The boil hops are really similar, and they dry hop it almost the same, just a couple different in there. There's nothing really that extremely different amongst them. The percentages are 7% for Card Horse, 9.3 for Boss Tweed, 6.8 for M43. So we are left with a hazy juice bomb. That's the triple threat. Let's go in for the nose, guys. Yeah, just a mesh of citrus. It's actually over juicy. Mixing the three together, there's a lot of juicy, candied, sugary smelling citrusness in there. I mean, really, it's overly sweet to my nose. Yeah, it's just like on that. It's above what it normally is, and we've jumped into the candied, sugary, yeasty smell that's not usually what they are alone. Usually you do get that sweetness, but not this crazy candied sweetness that stands, you know, alone usually. But again, mixing them together, crazy sweet juice bombs. Time to get a taste, guys. Cheers. The hard part is I can't really discriminate this because it's extremely Old Nation-esque, because it is Old Nation. This is literally a mesh of Old Nation New England styles into one little glass, and all I'm getting is an amplified, steroided amount of citrus, oats, juicy, dank, ridiculous candied sweetness, and that is the best way that I can explain this, guys. It's just very amplified. The flavors are amplified, and they're not awesome together. But is this passable as a beer? Absolutely. From Old Nation, this could be passable. I could call this, you know, the Dan IPA. It's whatever, you know. You could call this whatever the hell you want to call it, guys. It's an Old Nation beer, and they could pass this off as one. Yeah, if I tasted this blindly, which it's hard to say now because I know, but I would say it's some sort of Old Nation beer. I would either guess that it's Boss Tweed, or I would guess that it's a version of M43. I mean, seriously, that's all I would say right off the bat is it's got to be an Old Nation beer. That's as simple as I can put it, guys. It is Old Nation-esque. I thought it would be fun just to do this and line them up, see what would happen. Obviously, I kind of had an idea that they would blend well together, so I'm not shocked by the outcome here, guys. I thought it would just be a fun little experiment to do. Yeah, give this a try if you guys want to do this, because actually that's a lot of money right here. You're looking at $13.99, $16.99, $13.99 retail. So this is a lot of money for some beer from Old Nation, guys. But I thought it was fun and acceptable for me to do, and kind of just change the pace up a little bit, you know, and see what the heck we're doing with these, you know. So anyways, guys, I'm going to call it there. I appreciate it if you're watching, and I will see you on the next one. Adios.